he's feeling.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Dort and Holmgren are the forwards. At the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5 down low. And for New Orleans, we've got Saddiq Bey. Trey Murphy is out there with Fears. Then it's Herbert Jones. And it's Messi in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So, Tim, for teams off to a really slow start, there's pressure to get it together before it's too late, and there's not enough time to make it up.
Well, it's early, so teams still have time. I think some teams have been affected by injury or just slow starts by individual players. It's not too late, but you can't wait too long either.
4 on the clock. Jay banked in off the glass. Fears has got the opening basket of the game for the Pelicans.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, coming off a solid outing against the Lakers.
And that's the thing about SGA. He keeps coming at you, and he forces every action defensively.
And Tim, the quintessential unstoppable force, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, taking his offensive game to a level rarely matched in league history.
Well, Kevin, I'm running out of superlatives. The ability to score at every level. He gets to the foul line. He makes guys better. I just marvel at the totality of it.
It seems like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Tim, has the ball handling and finishing package of a player 6 inches shorter. What he does at his size is really amazing.
Yeah, I think he has the offensive game of a shorter player because he thought he was only going to be 6'1". He got to 6'6". So now you've got this incredible array of shot making around the rim with a much taller player. That is a difficult combination to deal with.
So he had to readjust not only physically but mentally how he approached the game, correct?
Absolutely. It changed everything for his approach.
Now here's Bey. He had 25 points last game.
And maneuvering into position, Bey moving the needle.
SGA feeling it out a bit. Puts it up from 12. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
Well, the key is to take what the defense allows. That is smart basketball.
Here's Bey. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Tim, the Thunder with an MVP in SGA, an all-star in Jalen Williams. Man, this is one deep team.
Well, they may not have the top-tier star power of some other teams, but if they keep playing like this, they will become household names.
And the first one drops. And new leadership for the Pelicans. Greg looking to create a tough, no-excuses mindset.
And at the risk of making excuses, injuries are what held this team back last season. So some of that toughness might be best reflected in their ability to just stay on the court.
Bey hits them both.
You gotta like how ready Bey always seems to be, prepared to seize the moment whenever his number's called.
Pass to Holmgren. Wallace kicks to Dort. And Saddiq Bey picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
New Orleans on D. Wallace right side. Holmgren wide open. No good on the triple. And it's Bey with the ball for New Orleans. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Fears. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Just 5 on the clock. Bey wide open, and he fires. A three-pointer off the mark.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Here's Wallace, and Wallace slams it in.
And running offense through Holmgren, great court awareness and really unselfish.
Here's Fears. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Pass to Bay. And the rejection by Holmgren.
And that is one of the things Holmgren brings to the table. His rim protection is critical for this defense.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
For New Orleans, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Bay with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Bay. The shot, no good. Good D by Holmgren.
It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
Dort misses. The Pelicans trail. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Fear. Now Misi. From outside the arc. And Trey Murphy gets the 3.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turned the stakes into points.
When you turn great defense into easy offense, you are going to put yourself in a great position.
Here's Fears. The Thunder making the shot. New Orleans moving it around. Bay against Holmgren. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Now here's Holmgren. 11 points for him in that last game against the Lakers. Now here's SGA. Defense is right there.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Get up and start moving with your mascot.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at the Thunder. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And, of course, the Pelicans, 9 games back.
And seeing where the Thunder are.
They've been taking no prisoners here in the early part of the season. It's been a very fast start and a lot of focus for this group.
Yeah, coming into the year, they were certainly one of the favorites, if not the favorite, and they have not disappointed.
Count it. Oklahoma City's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Outside, Dort. Pass to Wallace. Outside, Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander. That's a 2-pointer. Again, Oklahoma City.
Wow, that is so quick by Shea on the catch and release.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, I did have a chance to talk with head coach Willie Green. Our first topic of conversation, of course, facing Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. He told me SGA is so hard to game plan for. He has incredible length for a point. He's too big for a guard, too quick for a wing. We have our work cut out for us. Kevin?
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Here's Fears. He had 15 points last outing. Pass to Misi. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 points for him. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
That's great footwork and great ball control. It feels like Shea can go wherever he wants on the court.
And stolen by Wallace. Down low, here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And you love seeing Holmgren go strong at the rim.
Pass to Misi. And Tim, for all their talent, the Thunder committed to playing the right way.
Well, they are unselfish. They trust one another. And when a team is this committed at the defensive end of the floor, there's really no need to try to do too much offensively or play hero ball.
Shoot 2.
First one falls for him. Last season for the Pelicans, Tim, one to forget. Absolutely decimated by injuries.
Well, unfortunately, that's been the norm for Zion Williamson. But the extent of it throughout the roster was mind-boggling. They're trying to reset, and they're hoping things go differently this season.
Both good from the line that time. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 8 points for him. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. They load the plate. And Willie Green wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
And with the pause here, how about the stats for Gilgeous-Alexander? 14th in assists, and he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And what he's doing right now, carving up defensive schemes at will, second best scorer in the league. It's just a marvelous thing to watch and appreciate. And it's the Pelicans with the ball, trailing by 5.
That was a breakdown defensively, but he couldn't take advantage.
The jump hook, up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, Hartenstein is a phenomenal offensive rebounder. He is a big guy who knows how to use a 7-foot frame to track down rebounds.
Fears with it. SGA defending. Left side, Jones. Pass to Misi. 6 on the shot clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And the Pelicans miss again. Oklahoma City leading by 7. And Yves Misi picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, that could take him off the floor. Not what he wanted right there. 2 fouls in the first quarter.
New Orleans making some changes here. Queens checked in. And Poole subbed in for Fears. And then for Oklahoma City, Alex Caruso comes in for Dort. And it's Mitchell in for Wallace. Now, here's SGA. He's got 10. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
And another thing that has really opened up the rest of the floor is their damage from the mid-range area.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder, just an all-around terrific basketball player.
Now, here's Poole. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. And again, New Orleans has no luck. The Thunder leading by 10. Mitchell passes to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
Now here's Bay. They set the pick. Trying to get something going. And the layup is good. Bay's got 6 points.
Going up strong through the contact. Bay getting it done.
Hartenstein with the screen for SGA. Pass to Hartenstein, and it's in there. And that's now 6 points for Isaiah Hartenstein.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Poole kicks it to Looney. Here's Queen. Scoreless thus far. Caruso against Bay. Shoots over Caruso. Bay, no good.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 13 points in the game. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Queen. New Orleans moving the ball around. For three. And Trey Murphy gets the three. He's got 10.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
And here's SGA. His scoring average of about 32.5 points a game tells you all you need to know about how dangerous a player he can be.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
We always talk about getting high percentage shots, and they are teaching a master class in that right now.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball, following the score by Oklahoma City. Poole against Gilgeous-Alexander. Poole, no good. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They lead by 11. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Well, at 7 feet tall, you don't need much verticality if you're Isaiah Hartenstein. That must be nice.
Out to the right wing. Gilgeous-Alexander against Poole. Inside. Here's Looney. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This is his first free throw of the game.
Third team foul. At the line for your Pelicans, Looney, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Looney. Both teams deciding to change it up. He's off on the second. Here's Caruso. Again, Oklahoma City.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
I love their approach tonight. They are hitting at a really high percentage.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen the Thunder really take control here.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And that's where their advantage is. Throw the ball inside, make it difficult for the defense to make some decisions.
So the Thunder 5 right now. We've got Williams. Mitchell is out there with Isaiah Joe. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. And it's Caruso in at the 3. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Coach Mark Daigneault talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it. And if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Guys?
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. Now here's Williams. Back to Joe. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's rebounded by Poole. Pelicans trail by 14. And 10 point the character, this Jordan Poole. His personal style is like his flashy game.
Well, Kevin, he loves his fashion, and he's a passionate cat owner. Characters like him make the league fun, and it gives fans more to engage with than just basketball.
Here's Mitchell following the score by New Orleans. That one misses. 3 shots all come up empty. Here's Alvarado. Defended by Caruso. Uncovered. And it's Alvarado missing.
My goodness, how about that miss? I mean, that's 2 easy points that they've just given away.
Wiggins kicks to Mitchell. Shoots. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Hawkins with it. Defended by Caruso. Lets it go with a 3. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Wow, that is just great work, and he got rewarded with that tip-in.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's defended by Alvarado.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And one of those high-variance teams, at times the Pelicans seem like a factor, but other times they falter. How do you evaluate them?
Yeah, they certainly have some top-tier talent at the top of the roster, but they've had a very difficult time staying healthy, and ultimately that always interrupts your momentum.
It sure does. Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Jones checked in for Hawkins. Trey Murphy comes in for Poole. And Fears is subbed in for Jose Alvarado. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, for all the anticipation around NBA expansion, we might have to pump the brakes. I'm told a number of team owners are a bit hesitant to further carve up the revenue from this new national broadcasting deal. So the timeline may take longer than some fans had hoped.
They'll get there for sure. All right, Shams, we thank you very much for that report. And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. The Thunder leading by 13. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Wow, what determination. Gilgeous-Alexander fighting through contact for the and one.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Mitchell. That free throw good from SGA.
And one thing that makes Shea so effective is his command of the basketball. He can go either direction and stop on a dime.
Fears with it. SGA defending. Outside, Jones to the paint. The shot's good. And 12 points for Trey Murphy.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Wiggins sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to Wallace. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the 3 ball is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 21 in the game.
Well, throughout his career, Shea rarely takes the corner 3, but he is more than capable of making it.
Fears with it. He's been producing a fair amount of offense night in and night out as he's averaging 14 points a game.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's Wiggins. The kick out to Williams. Pass to SGA to the middle. And Dort gets it to go. Dort's got his second bucket.
Very good inside. Dort's got great upper body strength.
Here's Fears. SGA defending. Such a wide open look.
Well, that's a shot that some defenses can give up, but not to that guy.
The Thunder leading by 17. Wallace outside. Back to SGA. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Jeremiah Fears.
I just like how aggressive SGA is. It's why he's able to draw these kinds of fouls.
The first one falls.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yves Missi, he's checked in for New Orleans. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's checked in for Jalen Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. And with the depth of this Oklahoma City Thunder team, Tim, who's an impact player on this roster that might fly a little bit under the radar?
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's Aaron Wiggins. I look at a guy that in any other situation, might be able to average 15 to 18 points a game, but in Oklahoma City, he has sacrificed shots and minutes to be part of a winning team, and he competes every night.
He does indeed. And a chance here to check out the league's scoring leaders. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is second.
And his contribution to his team offensively cannot be understated. He is always leading the way for them with his ability to put up points.
Here's Missi. Still scoreless. Pass to Fears. And that's a foul called on Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And so here is New Orleans. 19-point game. Here's Queen. New Orleans moving it around. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots off the step back. That's good from Fears on the assist by Jones. Fears has got 8 points.
Perfect bounce pass leading to the basket. That's just great teamwork.
Here's SGA. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. And the Thunder lead by 19.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
Pass to Queen. And here's Jones, defended by Dort. It's blocked.
Quite simply, Lou Dort is an elite defender. Plays hard, smart, great wingspan, which we just saw him use there. How's that for a show? Dort looking like he wants to be in the dunk contest with slams like that.
Here's Fears. SGA defending. Outside, Jones. And it's good with time running down in the shot clock.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Here's Fears. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And that's how you do it. Impressive play, explosive finish.
Well, if you have an opening, hit that gas pedal, and you will get an easy 2.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 25 points in the game. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Trey Murphy.
And Shea attacks so quickly. It's just incredibly difficult to cover him without fouling.
He's made all 6 of his tries at the line so far.
2 shots. That's on the first.
And he makes the first. So you can talk about the physical challenges, Tim, of today's game. One thing the players have a little easier, certainly, is the way they travel from game to game.
Well, there is no question about that. I didn't even get on a charter till the middle of my NBA career.
Oh, my goodness.
In the mid-'90s. We were still flying commercial till that point, but there's no doubt travel is better for players. I think also some of the things they've added for guys like massage therapists and acupuncturists and even personal chefs, all of that makes it a little bit easier for today's NBA player.
Now, if we could do it for the broadcasters, that would really be a win.
Sign me up, Kevin. I'll be right there reclining fully right next to you.
New Orleans shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
At the line for 2, BC.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And the Thunder making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. And both free throws good for Messi. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 27 points for him. Holmgren outside. It's Dort on the wing. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Here's Bay. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got 3 assists tonight.
Showing the range. How about Bay taking and making his fair share of those triples?
Now here's Wiggins. No scoring in this one. Inside, it's intercepted. Down low, and stolen by Wiggins. Holmgren outside. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
Here's Fears. He's got 10. In the pass to Bay. Shot clock at 6. There's the 3. The shot misses. Oklahoma City leading by 17. Wallace kicks to SGA. Holmgren outside. Outside, Dort. Williams has a screen for Wallace. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. Here's what Oklahoma City's schedule is looking like. On Saturday, they'll be facing LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets. And then on Monday, they'll take on Zion Williamson and the New Orleans Pelicans.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
To the inside. Kicks it out to Jones. There's the triple. The Thunder pull it in. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Their last encounter was in Oklahoma City.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
And it means they will go deep into their bench again. It worked in the last matchup. Might as well spread more minutes around.
So it's the Pelicans now, trailing by 19. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
A game they definitely felt they could win, and with a break here or there, they probably could have.
Yeah, these games come down to making big plays in big spots, and they just didn't make enough of those.
For New Orleans, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. As we canvass the league and look at the landscape, some tremendous young talent on the wing, Tim. Who might be the best wing player 5 years down the road, say?
Well, I'm looking at Anthony Edwards right now because of the skill, the athletic ability, and then the competitive desire. I think he wants to be great. You'd also look at guys like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, certainly. And then you've got a guy like Cade Cunningham in Detroit, who hasn't even started to scratch the surface.
Boy, you've made a great list of guys right there, for sure. Now here's Wallace. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. SGA on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. It's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 31 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, arguably the most feared slasher in the game. Teammate Jalen Williams said, quote, everybody knows what he's going to do, and he's still able to get to spots on a consistent basis. SGA paused a beat before bluntly saying, I get to the rim on anybody. Back to you.
That's certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's an 18-point lead. Pass to Holmgren. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the half. Down low. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Holmgren's got 5 points now this quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Queen. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now Wallace. To the paint, stolen away. Puts up a deep 3. No good on the last second attempt. So it's the Oklahoma City Thunder holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Back right after this.
Welcome. And fellas, what a half it's been for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, also known as SGA, and he hasn't been MIA today.
I got to shout out Gilgeous-Alexander tonight. He's making the defensive effort that the other team is displaying look college level. He's using his speed, his agility, and he's doing great tonight.
Oh, yeah, he's chopping it up out there, just like Ernie in the kitchen.
Ooh, Ernie, you in the kitchen?
Yeah, stay away from those sharp knives, boy, I tell you that. And now we get to check out the top performers from their respective teams in that first half.
When you've got two great players going at it like this, buckle up. It's an adventure. I'm telling you, I think the second half, one will emerge as the top dog. Roof, roof.
Roof, roof.
Two big dogs at the top of the food chain going at it here.
Roof, roof, roof.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
I wouldn't want to have to be out there trying to keep up with them. It's really difficult when he shows you this kind of energy offensively.
The Thunder leading by 18. Yves Missi is out there with Bay. Then it's Herbert Jones. Then there's Trey Murphy. And it's Fears in at the point. And that's the group for Willie Green as we begin the second half. Now here's Wallace. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Wallace. Off with the layup.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
Now Missi. And Missi throws it down.
Well, if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Defense right on him. To the middle. He's looking for Hartenstein and finds him. And the basket is good.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Here's Fears. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Jones against Dort. Pass to Missi. Over to the left wing. Clock at 4. Fires from 18. Fears' shot is off.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Bay. And Bay throws it down.
And forceful there from Bay, attacking the iron.
Outside, SGA. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
From the arc. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Dort passes to Holmgren. Again, Oklahoma City.
Guys, this is what you call a generational talent. Holmgren is bound to fill up the highlight reel every night he plays.
Here's Fears. He's got 11. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got his 6th rebound on the night. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Wallace kicks to Holmgren. He's looking for Hartenstein and finds him. Here's Wallace. Misses the 3.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Now here's Bay. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Well, Chet using all of that length to make a play.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. We know about Holmgren's exceptional play defensively, but Tim, talk about his offensive game.
Well, he's incredibly versatile, Kevin. He can score down low. He can handle the basketball, shoots the three, and I'm not talking about standstill shots. He has the mobility to even come off screens.
Here's Fears. 11 points in the game.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Picked away. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get up the floor before the defense can set themselves.
Here's Hartenstein. 10 points for him. From past the arc. Messi grabs the rebound. Pelicans trail by 20. Here's Fears. Pass to Messi. Cloak loose. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Here's Dort. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Lift off, Mr. Dort. A one-way ticket to the rim.
Now here's Jones. Out to the wing. Holmgren against Bay. And the rejection by Holmgren. Right side, Dort. Holmgren outside. Wallace the pass to SGA. Inside. Hartenstein finds Gilgeous-Alexander. The Pelicans have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Here's Fears. SGA defending. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Fears with it. 11 points in the game. 5 on the clock. Takes a step back. Bay kicks to Jones. Fires for 3. Drops in the tray. Jones has got his 2nd basket of the night.
Well, taking full advantage of a defensive weakness there, and it certainly helps if you get shots that your guys can knock down.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 31.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
Now, Fears. And here's Bay. Jones, no one around him. And another 3 for New Orleans.
If any defense gives you that much cushion, you have to take that shot.
Wallace outside. Over in the corner, Dort. Holmgren outside. Wallace looking for an opening. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Sinks that one from the post. SGA's got 33.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And with 4 fouls now, he has to be very careful.
Poole's checked in for Trey Murphy. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Asta Bay, left side Jones.
Oklahoma City, personal foul.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Thunder?
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
And they have left the defense scrambling because they have found success in the paint, which has allowed them to play inside out.
And the first one at the line is good. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. The Thunder leading by 19. Dort wide open. Connects from 3-point range. Dort's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Big make for Dort. That is his bread and butter. Nails the 3 from the corner.
Poole against Dort. To the middle. It's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Dort. And, of course, always keeping an eye on the top rookies in the league. We get a chance to see the first-year players with the most steals this season. 4th, Jeremiah Fears.
How about the anticipation and really his aggressive mindset defensively? He's always pressuring, always looking for an opportunity to force a turnover.
4 on the shot clock. Poole. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Really nice burst that time to get down the lane. Jordan Poole showing you it all.
Outside, Dort. Back to Caruso. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Great open look there. Holmgren's got 20 points.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. Outside, Jones. Asta Bay. A fadeaway. And no good.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
And stolen by Bay. And Fears has it in the corner. And taken away by Wallace. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Holmgren outside. Caruso looking for an opening. Here's Hartenstein. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
And that's one thing I really like about Hartenstein. He makes a lot of contested shots. He really plays with no fear out there.
And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That's foul number 2 for him. New Orleans making a switch here. Queens checked in. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Wiggins is checked in. And so here is New Orleans. Asta Bay. Poole, a screen on Wiggins. With the step back. And the rejection by Holmgren.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Drains it from beyond the arc. Dort's got 8 here in the quarter.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Here's Fears. Wallace covering. Down low. Here's Bay, and Bay throws it down.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Wallace left side. It's Dort on the wing. Wallace up on top. Shot clock at 5. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
And Tim, you look at some of the advanced metrics. Alex Caruso is one of the best defenders in the modern era.
Yeah, Kevin, that impact is rare for a guy who is 6'5", but he grew up on the court in College Station, Texas. Basketball is in his veins.
The free throw off from Holmgren.
Yeah, Chet Holmgren with all of that length. Look at how high his release point is at the line.
Pass to Mitchell. A minute 42 left in the third quarter. Here's Caruso. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. Now Bay, defended by Dort. The tray. The shot's good from Bay. Bay's got 16.
And that's his second three-pointer tonight.
Oklahoma City's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Caruso kicks to Dort. For 3, Holmgren trains the three-pointer. Holmgren's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Thunder.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Bay against Caruso. Now here's Bay. He's got 16, 5 to shoot. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Poole against Wiggins, and the dunk by Holmgren.
Yeah, Holmgren looking unstoppable right now and showing you the entire offensive package he has.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. To the paint, here's Looney, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Poole against Dort. Poole the pass to Bay. Takes the 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for it. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. They've got Isaiah Joe. Aaron Wiggins is out there with Jalen Williams. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Caruso in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Poole. Launches it. Sinks the triple. Poole's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Pelicans. Mitchell outside. Tim, as we look at the area of modern medicine, isn't it amazing how it's helping extend playing careers?
Yeah, it's really incredible, Kevin, how these procedures now are so much less invasive. Guys come back sooner, and they're able to play longer. Just look at Klay Thompson gifting his 2022 championship ring to the doctor who performed his Achilles surgery. Now, that's the kind of impact these doctors are having.
It really is amazing. Now, here's Mitchell. He's defended by Alvarado. Williams, and Williams throws it down.
Well, he led his teammate and hit him in stride. You really can't do it any better than that.
First team foul. At the line for the Thunder, Williams. One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That one misses for Williams. Pelicans shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Yeah, typically Poole is showing you that soft touch on the jump shot, but every now and then he can finish with authority.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Caruso kicks to Wiggins. To the inside. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Here's Queen. Back to Alvarado. Looney finds Alvarado. Poole outside. Shot on the wing. Caruso grabs the miss. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for Oklahoma City. Wiggins, and Wiggins throws it down.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throws? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
Now, here's Looney. Pass to Queen. The kick out to Poole. And again, no good by New Orleans.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
And here's Wiggins. Mitchell right side. Back to Wiggins. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Poole outside. Jacks up a 3. The Thunder pull it in.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Williams dishes to Wiggins. Mitchell outside. Pass to Joe. Here's Wiggins. Oklahoma City moving it around. Mitchell right side. Shoots over Alvarado. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
To end the drought. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Wiggins has got 4 rebounds in this game. Mitchell outside. Pass to Wiggins. So, Tim, in the past, it's always been accepted that the veteran-laden teams would have an edge. But I don't know if we're seeing that as much now. What do you think?
Well, I think you used to see a lot more continuity with rosters across a number of years. But nowadays, much shorter contracts means you have teams that evolve and change more regularly than ever before.
Almost feels like you got to be more nimble as a franchise than ever before.
One shot.
You absolutely have to have much more forethought because you keep these groups together for a shorter period of time.
Here's Fears. Pass to Misi. Here's Fears. Now here's Bay, covered by Wiggins. The shot's good from Bay.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Here's Caruso. Wiggins outside. To the middle. And it's Williams with the jam.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Pass to Jones. Now here's Bay. To the paint and stolen by Wiggins. Down low. And Williams with the stuff.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
And the Thunder making a change here. Carlson's checked in. Here's Fears. Defended by Caruso. Pass to Jones. Here's the three. Knocks down the three ball. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Caruso, the pass to Mitchell. Off target with his three.
Well, he's not having as much success shooting the ball early as he wanted, but so far, it's not hurting their team performance.
Here's Fears. Pass to Jones. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Carlson.
I love those kind of looks as a player. Plenty of space and peace of mind to launch. Rarely see him that open.
Now, here's Mitchell. Back to Caruso. Here's Carlson. Just 5 to shoot. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Fears. Defended by Caruso. Knocks it loose. Mitchell with it. GA, just when you think you've seen it all. Last season, a father and son playing as teammates. NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
And he knocks down the first one. Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And Mitchell drops them both. Now Fears. With the floater. In the corner, Misi with it. Up top, Bay, covered by Wiggins. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Misi. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. GA, in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
Here's Bay after Oklahoma City gets the three. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you love the passion from Bay inside, going straight into the defense.
Sadiq Bay taking 2 shots.
That one is off. Jang, he's checked in for Aaron Wiggins. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also.
They're not doing themselves any favors with their free throw shooting this half.
Mitchell outside. Jang with the screen for Mitchell. Drops in the layup for 2.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Here's Fears. Covered by Mitchell. To stop the run. Fears' shot is off. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Jang, the pass to Mitchell. This seems to be an era, Tim, of parity in the NBA, but some say there has been a lack of rivalries as well, kind of the culprit.
Well, I think it's tough to have rivalries as often now because you need some sort of a history in the postseason, and I just don't think we've had it. Kevin, also, I think it's because some of the stars have changed teams as frequently as they have, makes those rivalries less likely.
Can you think of the last real rivalry we've had in the postseason, even going to the finals?
I think it has to be Steph's Golden State Warriors and LeBron's Cleveland Cavaliers, 4 straight finals appearances.
Now, here's Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pass to Caruso. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Caruso's got 4 points in the quarter. 1:51 left in the fourth. Here's Bay. Jang defending. To the wing on the left. Let's go. And again, New Orleans has no luck. The Thunder shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Pass to Williams. Back to Jang. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Nisi's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Thunder.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Chet Holmgren.
And he was really an intimidator out there. His shot blocking was incredible.
And so here is New Orleans, following the score by Oklahoma City. Here's Joe. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Joe. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Jang kicks to Williams. And it's off from three-point range. Now Fears. Covered by Mitchell. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Chet Holmgren.